In the mid-1970s, as the fuel crisis hit and demand for expensive cars plummeted, Porsche decided to develop a relatively inexpensive model to fill the niche left by the discontinued Porsche 914. Watch the video to the end to uncover the intricacies of the Porsche 924's creation, understand its connection to Volkswagen, and appreciate how far ahead of its time this model truly was. Recall that the 914 was a joint venture between Porsche and Volkswagen, produced from the late 1960s to the early 1970s. However, after a few years, the 914 was sold exclusively under the Volkswagen brand. Initially, the 914 featured low-powered four-cylinder engines with displacements of 1.7 and 2 liters. Only the 946 version boasted a 110 HP six-cylinder, horizontally opposed engine from the Porsche 911. The new project, the Porsche 924, was developed in even closer collaboration with Volkswagen and bore a stronger resemblance to Volkswagen products than to traditional Porsche models. Eyewitnesses report that Porsche essentially took an existing Volkswagen design and adapted it to its own standards. A significant portion, a majority in fact, of the 155,000 924s produced were manufactured at Audi factories, reflecting Porsche's less than ideal financial situation at the time. The 924's front suspension utilized components from the Volkswagen 1303, the steering system from the Golf, brake drums from the K70, drive shafts from the Volkswagen 181, and the transmission from the Audi 100. The engine, however, is shrouded in some mystery and misinformation. Even in Germany, incredible rumors circulated about the 924's 2-liter inline four-cylinder engine. Some Russian automotive publications even claimed it was borrowed from the Audi 100. In reality, by the time 924 production commenced, this engine had already been successfully used in the Volkswagen LT28 for 14 months. Porsche engineers, while retaining the fundamental engine design, managed to boost its power from 75 to 125 HP by implementing mechanical fuel injection and adjusting the compression ratio. Furthermore, the engine power in the later 924 turbo version was increased to 175 HP. The front engine placement resulted in suboptimal weight distribution. To rectify this, engineers cleverly positioned the transmission at the rear of the vehicle. Gear shifting was accomplished through long linkage rods connecting the shift lever to the gearbox. This configuration improved weight balance, but presented some initial challenges for drivers. Determining the engaged gear proved difficult in early 924 models. Later versions incorporated a 5-speed gearbox, but even the 4-speed unit allowed the car to readily reach speeds of 200 km/h. The 924's impressive speed was partially attributable to its favorable drag coefficient. The car's relatively low height and aerodynamic body shape minimized air resistance. The retractable headlights further enhanced its aerodynamic profile. The 924's interior closely resembled that of the Volkswagen Golf. One consistent point of criticism for the model was its rear window. Replacement proved exceptionally difficult and expensive. Additionally, the large glass area contributed to significant glare, and the window's locking mechanism lacked reliability. Over the years, perceptions of the Porsche 924 have evolved considerably. Today, few recall its Volkswagen origins or criticize its liquid-cooled engine. Even now, the Porsche 924 retains a surprisingly modern aesthetic and commands attention due to its unusual design and compelling history.